Peace and bless. Sifu ill. And it is only a secret to those that don't know that certain people benefit from you not knowing. And it is time that you do know. Okay? It's time that we all waking up. Okay? These are the proper foods. It's time that you've been fed the right foods instead of the wrong foods, mentally and physically. Today we're going to deal with the building of King Solomon's temple. Okay? The Masonic degrees are nothing more than ancient science, a stolen legacy. Okay? Here you have King Hiram of Tyre, who hires another Hiram Abiff. It's really Hiram. Now, Hiram was the son of a widow, okay? And he was hired because he was a master mason, and he was hired to construct and build, lay the blueprints and build King Solomon's temple, okay? 3 ruffians, Jubela, Jubelo, and Jubelum, also known as the Jews, J-U-W-E-S. They were jealous Masons, ruffians, and they killed Hiram. They killed the master builder of the temple. Jubela cut him in the throat with a 24-inch gauge. Jubelo struck him in the heart with a square. And Jubelum hit him in the forehead with a gavel. Okay? Now, this is all metaphors. Okay? They killed Hiram. They buried him in a shallow grave in Jerusalem on Mount Moriah. Okay? This is all allegory. Okay? Now, Hiram was killed. Okay? Hiram is the same spirit as the Christ. Hiram is the same spirit as the serpent fire. Hiram is the life force that is in you. Hiram is the master builder of your temple. Hiram was killed in a shallow grave at the entombment at the base of the spine. Okay? And Hiram was resurrected back to life in the 3rd degree with the strong grip of a lion's paw. And I'll explain this. When we are first born, when our umbilical cord is cut 2 inches below our navel, was referred to as the Dantian, lower Dantian, or the base chakra, or the root chakra. This is where our life force energy is held, is stored. Okay? It's also equivalent to the base of the spine, 2 inches below the navel. So what it is this life force is dead until we awaken it. Okay? Through meditation practices, through breathing with the holy breath, through Qigong, through yoga, there's many practices. Okay? Through meditations. So Hiram is resurrected from the strong grip of a lion's paw with the 5 points, 5 principles. And the lion's paw represents the crown chakra, which is the sun, as lion represents the sun. So the positive polarity of the crown chakra raises the negative energy in circulation and creating the microcosmic orbit. In breathing, you resurrect and bring Hiram to life and resurrect the God within man by pulling from the entombment of the spine the life force energy up the spine, up the 33 1/3 vertebrae in your spinal column via the breath and via cerebral spinal fluid. And this comes into your pineal and pituitary gland, opening the 3rd eye, opening your crown chakra, and resurrecting God in man, or Allah in man, or Jah in man. See, it's all the same thing. The universal source, or the grand architect of the universe, is you. Okay? So when we resurrect God in man, this is called the illumination of man. Let's build a little further. They have all this mysticism about alchemy. Okay? Alchemy is transmutating base metals to gold. Okay? And the alchemical formula is putting the fire under the water. Okay? And this creates steam which rises up your spine. This is a metaphor. In breathing, in bellows breathing, in proper breathing through the microcosmic orbit, what we call it in Taoism, this, you'll start to feel a fire 2 inches below your navel, in your stomach. You'll start to build this fire. This fire gives birth. You're putting the fire under the water, and steam rises along with the cerebral spinal fluid. So your kundalini, your chi, your life force energy, you're literally circulating your own DNA, and this is providing the proper nutrients all up to your brain, also opening your 7 chakras. Okay? These jealous Masons were looking for the secret word of God. That's what they were searching for. And all they found was the letter G. Okay? G corresponds to the letter 7. 7 is the number for God. And this is no secret. 7 days of creation, 7 Elohim. Okay? Let's build even a little bit further. Hiram really is Tehuti. Is really Thoth, the Atlantean, the master builder of all pyramids and temples, okay? But the pyramid and the temple is your human body. So the building of King Solomon's temple is resurrecting God and man. This is all done through Qigong, yoga, meditations, different practices. But if you do not know this, then you'll be looking outside for a mystery God to save you. But you are the true savior, self-savior, okay? So Hiram, Thoth, Tehuti, or Enoch, or Hermes, thrice born, all the same in history, taught different ways. This is also Jesus, the Christ spirit, okay? What it is Hiram, or Thoth, Tehuti, signed the emerald tablets as Hiram, the son of a widow. So this is all going back to ancient times, ancient Atlantis. So Hiram, or Thoth Tehuti, wrote the emerald tablets on literal tablets of emeralds. These were carbon dated, and they go back 36,000 years. Okay, this is nothing new. There are certain people that are holding on to these tablets. They don't want these tablets to get out. You can find a copy of these tablets translated by Doriel. So it's very powerful to know self, and all the answers are within you. So even though you know you can memorize what I just told you or read about this, the only true excuse me, the only true practice is in doing. So to know is to experience. To experience is to know. You only learn through experience. So the memorization of information is cool. However, the true practice is in the meditation, in the Qigong. And if you're not doing that and with a pure intention, then you'll never know. You know, this stuff can sound cool and all of that, but unless you're truly practicing, you will never know. Again, it's a secret to only those that don't know. And just because you memorize information doesn't mean that you know. I'm available for teachers, for teaching classes in Qigong, and I cover all of these things in depth. And through time, you will discover this to be truth. Peace and blessings, Sifu Il. One to grow on.